I'm currently in Breaux, Louisiana, known as the crawfish capital of the world, aka Cajun country. When I came to Louisiana, I knew I wanted to explore a small town because when you think of Louisiana, a lot of times you think of NOLA, New Orleans, Bourbon Street, French Quarters. And while I still want to do those things, I did not want to do it for this visit to Louisiana. I wanted to, get boots on the ground and explore a small town. And so I happened upon Breaux Bridge. This has a population of 7,000 residents, and it's located in southern Louisiana, about 10 miles east of Lafayette, I believe. And it should be fun. It's 7:15 in the morning. It's early. Everything is closed. I wanted to get an early start to the morning because it's extremely hot and humid, and I'm already dying, and it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. So we are getting an early start to the day of just exploring on foot. Nothing is open. Everything is closed. And I figured after we're done exploring, maybe we could seek out like a little cafe and grab a coffee or something local. But as far as me trying crawfish, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, are you going to try it? I don't know, guys. I grew up in Texas, and as a kid, I can remember playing in dirty creeks with dirty creek water and just playing with little crawdads. I called them crawdads, aka crawfish, playing with little crawdads in dirty creek water. And so I just don't know if I'm going to be able to try it. But the most important thing is I'm here. I want to explore, take a look around, and see what we can get into. And I'm excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to go deeper into Cajun country. We're going to go deeper into Breaux Bridge for an experience that I am looking forward to and I cannot wait to do. But that'll all be tomorrow. So today it's going to be a little bit of a slower pace, a chill day of just exploring this small town on foot. Let's go see what the crawfish capital of the world has to offer. First spot we're gonna go check out is the famous metal bridge that sits over the Tech Bayou that has like the crawfish capital of the world sign on it. So let's go check that out first. We're not too far from the sign or the bridge. It's like literally right there. This definitely has like a swamp, kind of like alligator, Louisiana kind of feel. I don't know, this reminds me of like something you would see in like a swamp area. Everybody's starting to wake up, guys, and so is this sun, and so is this humidity. Okay, there it is. That's the famous bridge straight ahead. This is an old kind of building. If you see it says ice on the side, very faded. I wonder if someone lives in it. Another kind of old building. Looks like a house, but the windows are busted out of it. So I don't know if anybody lives in that, but you can see like, yeah, it looks like a little storage area, windows busted out. All right. Route LA 43. Okay, this is the bridge. It's made of concrete. And then there's the famous sign right there. Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. And then you just see the crawfish right there. That's it. That is the famous bridge. The next thing we're gonna go take a look at really quick is this, was it Tech Bayou? I think you could get to the Tech Bayou, which is like a waterway where people kayak and kind of like a little lazy river. This is the visitor center, Breaux Bridge Visitor Center. It's closed. I don't know when they open, if they open at all, but I noticed this little bridge that we can walk down. Wow, this tree must be old. It's got all kinds of moss and other plant life growing off of it. I never seen that. I never seen that growing off a tree like that. I think this is what you call the Tech Bayou. This is kind of where people would kayak down. And it's right under the bridge. Very peaceful. Man, look at that tree. It's massive. They do have a few antique stores down here. If I would have came later in the day, we would have been able to kind of go inside and look around in there. But again, it is ludicrous to think that you're going to come to Louisiana and go exploring Louisiana at like noon. All right, we can go down these stairs. I did see like, oh, there's a spider web, guys. No, I'm not gonna go down the stairs. I'm not trying to hit that spider web. Ain't no telling what kind of spider is like lurking on there, but there's a mural. We'll take a look at the mural from the bridge. There's a mural I want to take a quick look at. And I was going to take those stairs down there, but there is a spider web. And you know when you see a spider web, that means there's a spider lurking around. But here's the mural. It's pretty nice. There it is. And there's the visitor center from the front. And then this is what it says on the bridge. Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, crawfish capital of the world. You want to pause to read it? There's a police officer posted up in the visitor center parking lot. He must have been laughing at me because I had to do several takes on this video. So I kept walking back and forth. So he must have been just watching like, what is she doing? And then when he saw me filming, he's like, all right. This is downtown, I'm assuming, downtown Breaux Bridge. Looks like there's a school right there. St. Bernard School. That's Tech Center for the Arts. So they got like a nice little art center. That's where I'm parked. A building that's for sale. This cafe, Sydney May, Cafe Sydney May, I found them online and they're a very popular cafe. The problem is they open up at 5 o'clock every day, which means they're very popular. They don't have to open up early. They don't have to stay open all day. They open up at 5 p.m. and they've got some good food. We'll see if I come back down here. This looks like a wedding dress store or prom wedding dresses, where you can buy different types of dresses. And you can even buy a dress with crawfish on it. Look at that. That's crawfish. So this is their little small downtown and everything's pretty much closed, guys. Another kind of store. Well, that's neat. It's very interesting. Looks like a gift shop, and they're closed. Just over there is a church. You can hear the church bells. Got food. Looks like they're open. Oh, that's interesting. Little corridor. I heard this place has really good burgers. Angie's Old Fashioned Burger. Of course, she's not open. Or Angie's Old Fashioned, yeah, burger. They said she has really good burgers. I love how charming it is. This building's so charming. So definitely a lot of history. You can tell this building's old. I wonder how long it's been up. How long she's been open. Bluebell ice cream. If you know anything about the South, Bluebell ice cream is the ice cream to get. That looks like it used to be like an antique store. You could see like mannequins and stuff in there, but it looks closed now. There's a barber shop. Walk-ins welcomed. Should I cut my hair, guys? It's growing. I literally just shaved my head off 2 months ago. Oh, let's go down here. Okay, there's a coffee house. See if they're open, we'll grab a coffee. Yeah, they're open. We'll go in and get a coffee. Just closed to businesses. Yeah, we're pretty much leaving Breaux Bridge at this point. That's a nice, cute antique shop. And just different, there's a pawn shop. This is definitely a small town, guys. You sneeze, you'll miss it. I'm gonna run in and get a coffee. There were people in there. I'm not filming, guys. I'm gonna go to Breaux Coffee House. Breaux Coffee House. I'll see you guys after I get my coffee. I'm waiting on my coffee. I ordered a caramel frappuccino. I saw a soldier have it. It looked good, and so I asked him what it was. He said that's what it was, and so that's what we're getting, a caramel frappuccino. All right, let's give it a try. This is phenomenal. It's delicious. This is really good. This is where I'm sitting. There's the coffee shop. There's the name of the coffee shop. Breaux Coffee House. And then got my coffee. Got these cute little metal tables, and then there's a metal table right over there. Right now, I'm on my way to a local seafood spot by the name of Laura's 2. But check out this McDonald's, guys. We're at a red light. Check out this McDonald's in Lafayette. Look how old it looks. The S is yellow, the rest of it is white, and it's just an old building. That's what I love about Louisiana, this area, Lafayette area, is that there's a lot of like history to a lot of these buildings, a lot of character. I mean, where can you go to see a McDonald's building that looks like it's been up since before I was born? And I'm an 80s baby, so, but man, this is the coolest McDonald's building I've seen, and I've traveled the country a lot, and that by far tops any of the McDonald's buildings that I've seen so far. I know, it's the little things that make me happy. It's the little things. We got about 5 minutes before we hit this restaurant, and I can't wait to try some of this food. But there's a lot of traffic. While I'm at this red light, I want to make a correction on the name of the restaurant that I'm going to. It's called Laura's 2, the number 2, Soul Food. Laura's 2 Soul Food. And they're only open until 2:30, which means when an establishment is able to close early and open up at a decent time, you know their food is freaking amazing, and they're popping. They make good enough money, and they're successful enough to not have to stay open all day. Not to say that restaurants that do stay open all day aren't successful, but they're able to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to stay open all day, even though I can and make even more money. I'm just gonna be a breakfast and brunch spot. So let's call this brunch, and we'll get brunch. It's almost noon. I've made it to the restaurant. It's this building right here. The car backed in, but you can't see it. So I'm gonna run in, grab this food, and see what it's hitting on. I got the food, guys. That place was extremely charming. I would have stayed there and like ate in the parking lot, but it was so hot. The sun was beaming down. So I found the only place in Lafayette driving around that had somewhat of a little bit of shade, and I'm in a Walgreens parking lot, and it was just very homey. Like every place that I've been to that's a mom and pop or hole in the wall place in the South, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, they've all been like family type establishments. And what I loved about this place is just the person that worked there. I'm assuming she might be the owner. I think that might be the owner. She was very friendly. She was beautiful smile, and she had this unique accent. Like it's a Southern accent, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Like if you're in Louisiana, you hear people talk, they all have that accent, that Louisiana accent that's conducive to Louisiana. But here in Lafayette, like her accent was different. Like it was a Louisiana accent, but with a little bit of flair. And she told me, she said, well, down here, you know, in her accent, she goes, down here, we're family here, and it's Creole. And I'm like, that's the accent. She goes, yes. So her accent is, she's got a Louisiana accent with Creole mixed in it. And it is just absolutely music to my ears. I was like, wow. I told her, I said, you have a really beautiful accent. And yeah. So I ordered shrimp and grits with catfish. They cook the catfish fresh. They said it's going to be about 10 minutes for the catfish. This is what the catfish is looking like. Oh my goodness. Let's take that out. Look at that. It is fried to absolute perfection. Look how big that is. Oh my gosh. It is hot and crispy. Do you hear me? And it smells so good. I don't want to waste time. I forgot to get hot sauce. They do have a place in there where you can get like your sauces and stuff, but it was a lot of people in there. They closed at 2:30, so people were coming in. So here it is. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna throw some, first I'm gonna try it without the hot sauce. And then we're gonna try it with the hot sauce. I wanna taste the flavors and see kind of what the flavors are hitting on. I love Southern food. This journey that I've been going through the South has just been a blessing. I've met so many friendly people, heard so many different accents, culture, food, people. Like every place I went to in the South has just been, when you walk in, you feel like you're part of a family. Even the customers that come in, it's like they know them all. They're joking, got their little inside jokes. It is just absolutely amazing. And again, the lady I was speaking to, she was beautiful, a beautiful accent, music to my ears, a great smile, just friendly. Here it is. This smells incredible. Oh my goodness. This catfish, the spice is spicy, but the flavor is so good. Is this a Creole style catfish flavoring? Man, it is tender. Catfish, it just falls apart, guys. Look at that white meat. Oh my goodness. The skin on this fish is crispy, it's flavorful, it's every bite is spicy. We're gonna add some Texas Pete hot sauce. I wish I had some Louisiana hot sauce. Texas Pete. Oh my gosh. Would you look at the shrimp and grits? Look how thick those grits are. The consistency, the texture. Wow, that looks so good. Cheers. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's spicy. Louisiana. What? This is spicy. I love it. Got a piece of shrimp in my mouth. Oh my goodness. What I like about the sauce that they used is that it's got a seafood flavor. Usually when I get shrimp and grits, the sauce doesn't take on a seafood flavor. It's like you're eating the shrimp, the grits, and the sauce, all three different layers. This is just perfectly combined. The sauce is got a nice seafood flavor. It's hot, it's spicy. I'm already sweating, but this sauce is making me sweat even more. And most importantly, the shrimp is not rubbery, and the grits, the texture is phenomenal. If you're, again, if you like a texture person, if you like your grits thick and creamy, you're gonna love these. Look at that. We got the grits, we got the catfish. I'm speechless.
When most people think of Louisiana, they think of New Orleans, Bourbon Street, the French Quarter. But beyond the city lies a completely different side of the state, a place where cypress trees rise from the water, Spanish moss hangs from the branches, and life moves a bit slower. Today, we're exploring the swamps of Louisiana.
Now I'm on my way to get some brunch. I'm hungry and I've been craving shrimp and grits, and I'm going to this place called Parish Biscuit Company. It got good reviews specifically for their shrimp and grits, and so hopefully they're good. There it is, Parish Biscuit Company. Let's go in and get some food. Man, oh man, was my brunch 1,000 out of 10. I ordered shrimp and grits, and that came with the biscuit, and then I ordered biscuit and gravy, and that came with one biscuit with their sausage gravy on top. Everything I ate was 1,000 out of 10. Everything was flavorful. The grits itself, I'd never had yellow grits. The grits were so freaking flavorful. The texture was so creamy and just, it was so good. And then the sauce they used that went with like this thick kind of like creamy orange kind of like sauce they used with the shrimp and the grits. Layer after layer after layer of just beautifully matched flavors. They all paired very well, all complemented each other, all the flavors. That whole shrimp and grits, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. I have so much left. I have a biscuit left and I have a bunch of shrimp and grits. It was a lot, guys. They give you a lot. It was so good. And that place is packed. I mean, they move pretty quick, but it's a constant flow because that place is so good. If you're ever in Lafayette, Louisiana, Parish Biscuit Company, you gotta come. You have to. You have to come. Man. But I think this is where the video ends. I truly enjoyed my time here in Louisiana, the culture, the food, the people, and the highlight was the swamp tour. I've never been in a swamp. I did the Everglades tour in Florida, but nothing compares to a good old swamp tour in Breaux, Louisiana, from a local on a boat that's not an airboat. So it was very relaxing. It was a very quiet, small, intimate boat. We didn't disturb the ecosystem. I saw 3 alligator, a turtle, lots of different species of birds, beautiful cypress trees and Spanish moss, big, huge, fat lily pads. I just felt like I was in like a different planet. It felt like I was in the Amazon or something. It was just, Louisiana is just a mystery to me. It's just a mystery. I truly enjoyed my time. Of course, I'll come back to Louisiana because I do want to... Oh, wait. I was praying she didn't hit my car. I don't got time to be dealing with somebody nicking my car, hitting it. Oh my gosh. I do plan on coming back to Louisiana. I do still want to visit NOLA, New Orleans. But for this trip, I wanted to go somewhere different. So I decided to go to Cajun country. And so I definitely enjoyed my time. Everything, 10 out of 10. Food, culture, people, atmosphere, vibes. And of course, the swamp tour was just absolutely amazing.